come away with a victory. You advance to the next round. Overall thoughts on the way your team played tonight?
I thought in the first half we were pretty much in control, almost cruising a little bit. They gave us a lot of the ball, allowed us to kind of play at our tempo. I think we just kind of failed to finish our chances, even create at times. But man, what an effort! All the way to the final whistle, everyone was just hustling. No matter how difficult it got, everyone was pushing to the last minute and couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, they came out with a lot of energy, and there were a lot of times we were under, but I mean, you just got to stay organized, and we did exactly that, and we were able to continue to keep fighting and keep one out of the net. So
On your game winner, it looked like Owen Zarnick cleared a little space out by the right post. How did you see that play unfold on the corner from Kieran?
Sometimes the ball finds you and sometimes it doesn't, so I told Owen I was going to run there, and he, just pinned the guy, and I was free. So, yeah, they didn't expect it, and we knew exactly how they were going to set up on corners, and we took advantage of that. So.
I know you guys have some bigger aspirations than just winning the first round, but what does it mean to get that first ever ACC tournament win?
It's cool, playing the ACC for, this is my first time. And, we've played a lot of good opponents this year, and to be able to, finish fourth and then move into this game and, host the game and then host next as well is, it's exciting. It's something we've never done before, and, in a way it's history. We're making history, so we're happy about it.
Early in this season, Coach talked about Coach Ibarra helping out with a lot of the corners. Is he still helping with some of those plays and scouting that sort of thing right now?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Okay.
We gotta give him a lot of credit. He's always giving us something new to run, and I mean, I'm sure you guys can see it from the field. We're always kind of doing something a little bit different, and it's working. We got this guy at the end of the ball today. It was great.
Anytime you get a shutout, obviously you're doing things well on the back end. Boston College has a really good goal scorer in Eklund, I think, number 9. How much of your defensive focus was on him? And overall, what were the keys to getting the shutout tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we knew he's a big threat in the box. I mean, he's a big body for sure. We knew he wasn't going to really beat us athletically, but I thought the biggest danger man was the 21, trying to prevent him from getting the ball to Eklund, right? And I thought we did a great job. Of course, he's a great player, the 21. He's going to find times to wiggle free, but we did everything very well. And the same with Eklund. We were tight, didn't let him breathe, and as a result, kept him off the score sheet.
You talked about how maybe you had the better run in the first half, but it was still equal going into the locker room. What kind of adjustments did you all discuss, or what kind of things did you talk about at halftime?
We could see how they were playing, and there's a little bit of adjustments to formation and stuff like that. And going into the second half, I would say you can make as many adjustments as you want, but in reality, if you don't come out with a level of energy and confidence and continue to kind of put the team under, then it doesn't really matter. So there's some things we got to look at as a team for sure, but overall, we're happy about it.
Bailey, just what's your relationship with Kieran like? You guys are, the 2 set piece takers, and obviously you got on the end of his. Just what's it been like playing a good amount of soccer together over the last few years?
Yeah, I mean, we came in the exact same time, and we've played together for this long now, and we've had our disagreements and agreements. So he's a great player, and he's been a good teammate to learn about and get used to, and because in football you got a bunch of different guys on the field, so you got to be able to adapt and get used to new guys, and playing with him has just been a pleasure, like I said.
After a couple of your victories earlier in the year, your coach talked about learning to kill off a game at the end and see it through. Obviously, after your goal, you guys were able to finish it off and preserve the shutout. What was the key to killing this one off?
I thought it was our will and desire that kind of got us through that. I felt they had us under for pretty much the whole second half is what it felt like. And, you know, like I mentioned before, everyone was just working their butt off to do whatever they had to do, to defend, to run up the field, run back, track back, whatever it was. You know, like I mentioned, defensively, that's all we can ask for. I think we can clean up some things in terms of managing the game. We had some reckless turnovers, but yeah, defensively it was very good.
Yeah, for sure. You know, you got guys up front who just run back and forth and back and forth, and I mean, even us in the middle. But you got to give a lot of credit to these guys. You know, keeping the ball out of the amount of shots that I think we limit. These guys limit or just block and get in the way, and you know the amount of you don't really see the running they have to do. It's a lot of sprints, and you know these guys do it, but you got to give them credit, and you know they keep the ball out of the net.
You advanced to Sunday to face Wake Forest, who you just played not too long ago. Is there any benefit in seeing a team twice in that short a period? And what are your thoughts about seeing Wake again?
I mean, I'd say we know how they play, right? We've seen them once. We kind of see what their weaknesses are, and you know we can go back to that film and see if we can pick some other things apart. How do we expose them even more? How do we strengthen our strengths in a sense? See how we can capitalize. And I mean, I'd say that's the thing, but they're also coming back with revenge. So we know that. We know we got to come back ready to go come Sunday.
Yeah, it's always tough to win a second time for sure, but you know they're gonna come out and be hot for sure. But you know we'll be prepared, and hopefully it'll go the same way. So.